We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4. Here comes.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is one of those fights. There are nosebleed seats right at the top. And then
these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They exchange punches. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Punch. As the great Phil Collins once sang, I can feel it in the air tonight. What a buzz.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left punch.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter shot. It's no secret who has the advantage. Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. And a counter left. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Through the hook, didn't land. Nice. Looks like he's going to do it. Can you believe this? Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
That left counter was perfect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a... Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Left counter scores. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Good left counter that lands. Nice offensive display landing that left counter. He misses with that jab. That left shot lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Perfect counter lands. Missed him with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a... Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counter punch will score. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Counter right. And he misses with the left uppercut. Lands with the right counter. He blocks that jab. And he misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter. Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
With that jab. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved. And there's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punching. Left punch.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Great counter right hand there. And he fails to score with that left hook. Quick punch scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. As bad as boxing. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That counter shot lands. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice counter punch. Can he finish this here? Can he get out of this predicament? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. These punches coming from every angle. No rest for the weary. Wait a minute, he caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter left hand there. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Good counter punch. Good counter right hand again. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter punching for both these athletes. perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. These two are the perfect dance partner. He just misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. That one will count. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a... Round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighters sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythm, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Oh, and he caught him. What a shot that put him down. Will he make it back to his feet?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Fighter will say no mas. Looks like he's going up for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw it.
You've been put down.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
Oh, and he caught him clean! Is this the beginning of the end? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. He just misses with that big right hand. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Catch and shoot. defending themselves. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Good counter punching.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? There's the bell for round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Good counter punching.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Takes that jab.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Hold everything! There it is! A game-changing shot! Good job of cutting off the ring. So final 10 seconds. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he see?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.